So this time, this video is gonna be like what y'all people call TMI, too much information. So I don't know, just be cautious and don't watch it or anything. It's regarding a video I made before, like the winter struggles and the way we have like a wooden toilet outside, not inside a house. So it's gonna be related to that, but instead we will be shifting from winter struggles into spring struggles regarding the toilet outside. And honestly, this is even a new experience for me, even though like I lived in village like a long time already, like my whole life. But either I don't remember this in the past when I was smaller or something, but like we hadn't had like a good winter in years already. And I mean, the type of winter where you have like mountains of snow. So now the spring is coming and the snow is, of course, trying to melt. And um, the way the wooden toilets outside are, you like dig a hole, and it depends, I guess, on each person. The deeper it is, the better for you, because you won't have to like dig a new hole like really soon if you dig a deeper hole and wider. Not really too wide. It can be wider than the toilet, because like the toilet will just fall in, and you wouldn't want that. Like, so yeah, we had pretty, I would say, semi deep hole for our wooden toilet. And since now the snow is melting, all the snow that melted around the toilet, it went inside the hole, and the hole is almost full. Nah, I can fully say that it's full of water from the snow that melted. And this is the part where the TMI starts, okay? So like I just want to like tell the world how we live in, but it's not like I'm saying it's the bad way to live, because like it's the our wooden toilet is more ecological than the one you have in the city, because you use water to flush down everything in the toilet. Like that wastes so much water, and we don't use water. We just dig a hole and do our deed in the wooden shack that is our toilet. So yeah, since it's full of water, now you have to be cautious when you go to the toilet and you want to take a shit that is solid. If it's not solid, then you're kind of okay, you're safe. But if it's a solid dump, the water in the toilet will splash your ass cheeks, and you don't want that. Because in the toilet, it's not only the water that melted from the snow. There's obviously, since you take a piss and dump in there, there's that stuff in there mixed in with the water. The toilet paper, of course, and maybe some other stuff we throw in the toilet. For example, like the stuff that is left from fish that we eat, or like skin, or I don't know how to fill it. Yeah, we drop that stuff. Like it's a mixture of stuff, and if that stuff splashes you, I don't even want to think about what would happen. The infection, maybe for our female parts, would be the least of our concerns, I believe. So yeah, so now we have to take, I would like to say newspaper, but we don't use newspapers because that stuff is good for burning. So we use, you know how you go into like a shop that sells food, and there's like not pamphlets, it's like commercial kind of newsletter of that shop, so we take that stuff because their paper ain't good for burning. So we take that one, and I don't know how others do it, but like you just have to lay it down on the ground or somewhere around the toilet, like inside the toilet, but like not on the hole that you take a dump in. And you piss inside the hole, all right. It's not gonna splash back at you, but you take a dump on that like newsletter, let's say, and then you dump it in the hole. So this is novelty even for me, even though I lived like my whole life in a village with this wooden toilet. So that's a novel experience, but honestly, this is even more TMI, so like don't watch it or something. I don't know, y'all are like sensitive. Um so you know how sometimes for some like illnesses or so on you have to like take a sample of your stool, a sample of your dump to go to bring to the hospital for like tests, yeah. So the way I used to do it before, because I'm stupid, I would take my hand and I would take a dump in my hand. Don't get me wrong, okay? Like I hold toilet paper in my hand. I don't take a dump in my hand just casually, like plainly, like that. Like no. So like I would take like small part of my dump to my hand with my toilet paper, and then from then I would take just enough for the test that you put like in a tube. But now I'm thinking, why the hell in the past I didn't think of just putting newspaper on the ground, taking a dump on the paper, and just taking the sample from there instead. I would do it in my hand like, oh my god. I know we have like wooden toilet, but it doesn't mean like we need to live like in backward ways. Like it's only me, honestly, because like I'm the type of person that only has like one idea in my head, one thought, and there's like no other choices for me in my head at the time. So that's why I didn't think of any other way to do it. But yeah, there were some other stuff I wanted to say about like toilet, the wooden toilet we have, but like I can't remember right now. Maybe I'll write it in the comments if I remember, because like maybe it's not worth it to make another video. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole video of TMI. Too much information about now, let's say, spring struggles related to our wooden toilets. Oh, I remembered the other problem that people from the cities might have if they use our like wooden toilet. Yeah, it smells during summertime like a lot. That's why we leave the doors open, so it would like the wind would take the smell away at least a little bit, or we would dump something in the hole to take away the smell. But that's not the problem, not too much. If you when you get used to it, it's not a problem too much. The other problem like the city folks would have when they would come like to our house is that, I didn't tell this before, I think, but when you go to wooden toilet outside to take a piss or to take a dump, you need to be squatting, not sitting down but squatting. And I know a lot of people like don't find the squatting position comfortable or easy because they're not just used to it. They're not flexible in that type of way. But since we have been doing that like from our early days, that's like the easiest way for us to take a dump actually. And it's actually even easier for your body to take a dump in a squatting position because your like rectum position is more straight than like sitting on the toilet in the city and you just sit there like a shrimp. So for a person like me with constipation, it helps a little bit. Because, like, I find it hard in the city to take a dump since I'm also not used to it. Because I have to partially raise my feet off the ground, like, to get in the position correct. That's even more TMI. Yeah, but the others struggle, not us folks that live in the village struggle with, but like the city folk that come to um a village and they have to like take a dump in a wooden shack while squatting. And it's so hard for them. Like, as a child, I remember we used to have like, they would make like some type of seat for you so you could sit down in a wooden shack. There are possibilities like that, but like, I don't use that anymore. Like, mm-mm. Squatting is like the easiest way to do it, and that's why when I was in Japan, a lot of Japanese people don't use their squatting toilets, but bro, give me that toilet. I always go there if I have a chance. But their squatting toilet is not too good because, I mean, you take a piss all right, but also the problem with taking a dump, I believe in their squatting toilet, there's also like water, some kind of amount, and you could still get splashed, but I mean, it wouldn't be as deadly as the one splash in our toilet right now. So, yeah, give me squatting toilets any time of the day. Yeah.